Hey everybody, Broman here, got another video for you. Switching things up a little bit. This time I'm flying out the PF-109K4. The reason for that is there's been a lot of discussions on the forums about the current state of this plane and uh, how it compares to other planes at its BR at 5.3, and if it's competitive or not, I guess. One side of the argument is suggesting that the plane is uh, drastically disadvantaged against just about every single plane it can fly against. Uh, and then I, on the other hand, don't really know that I can agree with that. Um, I think it's not the easiest plane to fly. I mean, it loses a lot of the maneuverability that the earlier 109s have, which I think by default makes it more difficult to fly, considering how powerful I think maneuverability is in this game. But it still has like some very powerful strengths that you can use against some very glaring weaknesses of a lot of its opponents that you can fly against. And hopefully I'll be able to demonstrate that here in this match. We start off the match in a 3v3. All of the Germans, myself and my allies, were considerably lower in energy than all three of the allies that are attacking us. There's a P-51D-30, P-47N, and an F-82. But if there's one thing that I know about about American planes, it's that they're large and they do not conserve energy in maneuvers very well. So I've got this P-47N diving on me right here. Everybody knows that this plane is a monster. It does a lot of things better than the 109K4. It's more maneuverable. At certain altitudes, it's faster, and it has better dive characteristics than the K4 does. However, at this altitude, I am faster in level flight, and my acceleration and climb rate is absolutely monstrous compared to the P-47N. What he did there, he tried to follow me in some maneuvers, even simple rolling maneuvers like that. At the speeds he was going, he just destroyed much of his energy advantage that he had against me. Now, in my plane, the BF-109K4, I can utilize my climb rate and my acceleration to easily swap our energy states. Just like that, you'll notice here he's coming out of this maneuver with me, once again blowing away all of his advantage there. I'm not going to try to maneuver with him. I see him going to that hard turn. Alright, fine, let him do it. There goes his energy. What's he going to do now? I'm faster than him. I have a better climb rate than him. He's not going to be able to catch me. If he tries to follow me here, of course I don't want to go like into a straight turn right now. I need to spend time, getting the speeds lower in the climb rate. I don't want to just go straight into a vertical climb. As soon as the speeds get low enough, I can power through that climb much better than the P-47N can at this altitude. As long as I don't maneuver with him, at this point, there's not much he can do against me, especially since I'm going to have friendlies helping me. But even without them, I feel like if he tried to commit to anything, he would just fall drastically short of being able to catch me in any kind of a vertical maneuver like that. So as long as I don't do anything stupid here, there's not much this P-47N can do against me at this altitude. Here he's going to make a hard braking turn. I'm going to just barely follow him to see if I can get him to go through that turn as much as he can, but I'm not going to commit to following him. I want him to blow away as much of his energy as he can in these hard maneuvers, and as soon as I see him turning back at me, turn away from him, go into a climb, and that's it. I mean, his energy is gone. He's not going to be able to follow me here. I mean, if you know how to utilize climb rate and acceleration, it is extremely powerful, especially against a plane that, doesn't have that. P-47N, for all its strength and for all its power, it just does not have climb rate and acceleration. So, I make a little bit of a mistake here. I wanted to kind of real cleanly roll over on this guy, but accidentally hit my rudder the wrong way for a few seconds. I derped out, so that takes me a little bit longer to roll out of this than I had planned on, which unfortunately sets my ally up down there a little bit longer than he should have been in front of the enemies there. So not much I can do about it now. I dive down, trying to help him. I have the pretty significant energy advantage here. P-47 misses his attack. I wasn't paying attention. He zooms up right in front of me, but I just didn't react in time. Couldn't get the kill there. P-30 is diving down. I'm not so worried about him because I know that I had the initial energy advantage against him before I dived down. Plus, he seems to be tunnel visioning on my friendly. So now I'm clear to drop in on both of these guys 6 o'clock. I'm able to save the my friendly there from the P-51, but he took a lot of damage, and I think he's pretty much unflyable at this point. He also makes the mistake of turning back into the P-47N, and I can't quite save him before the P-47N kills him. So, anyways, with all of this being said, I hope that I've kind of illustrated a little bit of why this plane isn't as disadvantaged as I think some people think it is. You just fly it to its strengths and exploit your enemy's weaknesses. I mean, it's a very powerful plane. Anyways, until the next video, I'll see you guys later.